guys. Oh my god, I sound like Nikki. Oh, this is just... Alrighty, where's like super... I've been doing a lot. Let's just get the lie in there. Dearie me, that was not what I was expecting. It's alright, it'll let go in a minute. I'm doing cat fur. I'm doing Jasmine and Magnolia. In the files on the Aussie Soap Maker forums, it says it accelerates and discolors and smells funky if you use it at over 3%, which I tend not to anyway. So this is ridiculous. This is the most solid soap I've made for a while. It's like, really? I didn't realise I had farted around for quite so long. My milk is super cold, so that didn't help. And the hot oils weren't particularly hot. So also the lie's out of the fridge as well. So everything's cold, but it will heat up. It's starting to loosen now because, as we know, saponification is an exothermic reaction, so it will heat up. And see how it's loosening up now? I was a bit naughty today. I took the day off. Just when I got up, my back, I think I told you guys that's my that my back, I hurt my back last week. Well, it's come back. I overdid it yesterday. I made a bunch of soaps, which you guys won't see because they're just ones you've seen me make before in the exact same way, so there's just no point filming them. If I make the same fragrance in a different way, I will film them, but not if I make them exactly the same, and I made these ones exactly the same, so... But yes, anyway, so I got up this morning, my back was just like, yeah, nah. Yeah, my back said, if you think you're doing anything today, you better think again, because we're not even going to let you mostly walk, so you can just lay here and just think about life. So I laid there and went to sleep. There was no thinking about anything other than how bad I felt because I wasn't up making soap when I needed to be up making soap, but what can you do? These are little bits of black soap. I made a face bar yesterday and I thought I had cleaned out the stick blender and the cup, but apparently I hadn't cleaned it out as much as I thought. I don't even know why I'm picking them out because it doesn't really matter, because this is going... There's another one. You know what, I'm not going to pick them out because this is going to be a really, really dark soap. So the problem with it being so cold is I'm not entirely sure if this is fully emulsified now or not. But we're going to just pretend that it is. No, for the best. Oh dear. Yeah, I hate it when my body fails me, and I'm finding as I'm getting older, and you know, because I used to do really stupid things when I was younger, like I would just lift shit that I shouldn't lift and move things I shouldn't move, and you know, with no thought to how it would affect me later in life. And now, you know, with arthritis and just general old age, it's really coming back to bite me in the ass. And you know, I'm really beginning to understand that you can't do the things you used to do when you were young. So I'm guessing this is probably not emulsified. I don't know. It's really hard to tell because I've put titanium in it. Titanium in them. Yep, right, okay. I've put TD in there. You know what, we're just going to roll with it. I'm going to separate out some white, and I'm not going to put any fragrance in it because if this discolors, I don't want any fragrance in it. And then we're going to use Illustrious, which is like this beautiful deep dark purple, kind of like my shirt. Just because. And if it's going to be super dark, where can you go? You can just go over there. We might, well, this is my favourite thing at the moment because I'm pretty sure, it's, like I said, it's pretty sure it's just Blizzard. We'll put some of that in there as well. Can you guys see that? I certainly can. I need to put my apron on. Alright, let's take that out. Now I'm only going to hand stir the fragrance in because it accelerates, as I was told, so... Well, not as I was personally told, but as I read. Stupid me put the titanium in here when I should have only just put it in there. It has just occurred to me. So, whatever. Whatever. Alright, we have no more need of you. Thank you very much. Now, scrape these edges. And get all this colour all mixed in, which is not the vision I had in my head for this soap was, oh my god, I wanted to do a white soap with a pale pink and a really deep dark purple drop swirl, but if it discolours there's just no point in doing that. So, oh, what is wrong with me today? First soap of the day. It's always the worst one, I think. Anyway, so how are you guys been? I feel like I haven't spoken to you all for ages. Hopefully, what's today? Saturday. Hopefully you'll get a new video on Monday. It'll be the first new one you've gotten for a while, so... Anyway, alright, let's see what happens. It's not an unpleasant smell, this one, so it's not pleasant, but it's not unpleasant. It just smells like jasmine. Which I imagine some people would not like. That is actually rice. I'm gonna have to friggin' stick blend it. God damn it. Yep. Shit. Now we're in trouble, guys. That is just gonna have to do. Oof, yeah. It's like typical jasmine. It's super strong. And I only used like 2.5%, so yeah, not a fan at all. Yep, that was a chunk. There's not really very much I can do about it. Oh, righto. Just everything happened all at the same time, why don't you? Just loosen up, will ya? Just loosen up. Okay. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Alright, fine. We're going to do half a drop swirl and half an into the pot swirl, because things are... I don't know why this is setting up. It has no fragrance in it at all. So I would be tempted to say that the fragrance oil has not accelerated this batter whatsoever, honestly. It's actually loosened it. It really has. I mean, look at that compared to the white. Yes, I know it's not a very attractive colour. There's not very much we can do about that. Oops. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much it discolours now. So, but that did not accelerate the trace at all. Like I said, it slowed it, definitely 100% slowed it down. So, not a lot, but more than the but enough that it wasn't as thick as the unfragranced portion. So there you go. So I'll have to go into the files and say that it didn't accelerate for me at all. But you may, I mean, this happens. Like, we all have different crap. We all have different recipes. So thank God I clean this bench before I start, hey? Yeah, we all have different recipes. So soap is always going to react in different ways. It's that simple. So, you know, when you when you read like the reviews, Eroma has an area for reviews, and some people will comment what happened to their soaps. Not a lot of people, but yeah, you always make sure you take it with a grain of salt, because you don't know what's going to happen in your recipe. So yeah. See, I had Vintage Rose and Bubblegum Bliss out over here. I need to put a bloody thing on, don't I? I'm in love with this glitter at the moment, so it's going on everything. That's it. That's what all my soaps are going to look like from now on. Done. It's just glitter everywhere, and I don't even care, because it's the best thing ever. Alright, 13 minutes soap. There you go. Alright. Well, I will see you guys for the cutting. Left my phone inside. Alright, bye. Hey all. Time to cut this beastie. The smell is even stronger today, so I can put my apron on. Let me do that. I was just trying to get sorted and just got a little carried away without thinking. Yeah, it's a little more purple and grey compared to yesterday, but it's still, I actually quite like the colour. I don't hate it. Let's put it that way. But the smell is a little much, so it's super strong. That's not going to work, so we're going to go that way. It hasn't discoloured too badly, I don't think. Like, was this one supposed to discolour? Yeah, it was supposed to accelerate, discolour, and it slowed trace. So it has got some weird texture in there, like, it's weird. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it actually does. So I like the swirl. The swirl's just nice and pretty and delicate. I quite like that. So I think this one did quite well. I just don't like the smell of it. It's, I like jasmine. I think because this is so, it's very, I want to say loud. It's heavy on the senses. It's very clean, is probably the right word, rather than loud. It's I can already feel if I had to smell this for too long, it would give me a headache. But that's also what night jasmine does. Night jasmine's awesome in very small doses. So yeah, it does smell pretty much exactly like night jasmine. See, now where it's gelled, it's darker because it hasn't gelled all the way to the edges, and I can see, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. So whether it's just darker because it gelled or because it's discoloured, although usually you'll find your discoloration is on the outside because it's already oxidising with the air, and then it darkens in towards the centre. So I don't think that's going to darken. I'll put my little smell with that, and then I'm going to move on to the next one without stopping this video because it's just easier. Okay, so I should say bye, see you for the next one.